For the advisor, that person in the compliance seat or the person like me is known as like the impediment to doing business in this situation, right? And so, really, the opportunity is to figure out how to create less friction, more consistency, stronger process that makes it easier for the advisor to be able to go from that retirement to wealth opportunity in a way that doesn't pressure the advisor to not do what's in the best interest because the rules are in place for a reason. We don't want to be encouraging advisors not to do what's in the best interest. Like that's a risk here, is that we get so focused on the opportunity that we don't do what's in the best interest. Yet at the same time, we don't want to create just mounds of paperwork that really aren't good for the end investor and they're not good for the advisor. So that's really the opportunity. I think it's helpful to level set just briefly on PTE 2020-02. So you have that on the slide. I think there's a lot of misconception around, is that alive and well? And the short answer is yes. 2020-02 is still on the books. You still have to follow it if you're choosing to use that exemption. So 2020-02 is an exemption. If your firm has decided to use that exemption from the prohibited transaction, then you need to still be following that. So that's largely going to come up in the rollover context, but that is still a valid exemption that you can use. There's been some changes around some of the FAQs that apply to that, but again, that's still alive and well. And the other thing to keep in mind is do what's in your firm's policies and procedures, because again, as we've had this back and forth of the fiduciary rule for the last decade, your firm has probably adopted or should have adopted policies and procedures that match that and associated forms. So they might have taken an approach that adopts 2020-02, and maybe they've even taken some other heightened approach. Just make sure you're following that